So, hear me out. I have this idea about this lesson that we all kind of learn at some point in life, right? We all get this. We all get this because it's about love. And then, so there's a lot of sayings, right, that are very, very true. But this one we all kind of just say and move on from. This is something that everybody has in their mouth, but they don't know what they're saying, or they do, but they haven't really gotten the full perspective. I feel like I want to give a full perspective to this saying here. At least another one that you can think about, right? So, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. When you achieve success, when you accomplish things, when you are able to care for a lot, right? Whether that's financially or with skills or knowledge, when you achieve, when you accomplish, right? That looks like you are drinking from a stream that is full, right? One you can dive into, like your whole body is just immersed in this blessing, this achievement, this accomplishment, this abundance, right? So when people see that, there's a lot of things that can happen. They can be envious, jealous, happy for you, joyous, like, wow, look at that, that's so cool. They're surrounded by love, and that's what they were after. They've been looking for this thing to quench their parched palate, and they have this stream of water, they were led to water, they kept looking and they found, right? This horse has water. As a horse that has water, you can lead another horse there and be like, come, like, I have these achievements, these accomplishments, these goals that I'm knocking down, checking them off. You can do that too, right? You can drink from this water, this love that I'm after. There's a stream and it's constantly flowing. It's been flowing, it's flowing now, and it's going to continue to flow forever. This stream right here of love is constant throughout all time and generations. This love, this energy that is allowing me to have these accomplishments and this abundance. There is so much abundance in love, right? God is so good. God is love. So there's so much God in all of this, right? That you get to approach and you get to ask for favor from. You get to ask favor and different things, forgiveness and abundance. And that stream, as you drink from it, you are what you eat. So if you're drinking from this love and it is inside of you, you then become that water, that stream, that you are what you eat. That's another saying. You will then embody love, right? That's essentially just what Christ did. He was the embodiment of love. He had so much, he had consumed so much. He was what he ate. He only consumed his God, the creator, love. So he was fully what he consumed. He was love in the flesh. So here on earth, we have the opportunity to drink from love. Is everywhere, right? We get to consume whatever we want in our diet, in the media, in the news, but whatever we want to consume, we're our consumers. So we get to eat and take in that love, and then you become it, and love looks very, very different from what people expect it to look like. It's not always a beautiful thing, but it is always the most real thing that ever has been, is now, and will be forever. So when you decide that that's what you want to consume, because that's what you want to become, since you are what you eat, you go, I want to consume nothing but love, right? Boom. What changes is you start to become it, because you are what you eat. And the more loving you are, the less tolerable you are. And that's why they killed Jesus. They put him up on the cross. They said, we can't stand your light. You shine so bright because you're so loving. You're full of it. You're full of it, love. You are that thing that you're so full of, love. So they went ahead and did their thing. But we know what we need to do now, and that's continue that. Man, why wouldn't we thirst for a drink from the well? Why wouldn't we thirst for hydration? It's 90 degrees out here. I don't know if you can see how much I am sweating. I'm thirsty. It is like 100 degrees out here. This is the perfect conversation for, you know, drinking from the water. You can lead this horse, right? Your friends, your loved ones, these people that are around you, watching you partake of this love and become it because you are what you eat. And they're like, oh my gosh, you're so abundant. You have so much power. You have so much like influence, whatever it might be. You have so much peace. You have so much like privacy. Whatever you asked for from that drink, whatever favor you asked the Creator for and got, right? People don't realize that you went to the stream, you consumed it, not once. You continuously did it. You went back to the water and you kept drinking the water, and they're like, oh, but you gave me that drink that one time and nothing happened. Yeah, but because you're not made of it yet. You just had a sip, right? You gotta keep bringing these horses back to that stream, the one you constant, the one you go to, the one that's flowing always and forever for you to go ahead and be like, love, I love love, right? And you're like, yes, and it's gonna nourish you. You bring them back. You have to continuously, it's not like you can eat today and forget the next 6 days to eat. You're gonna be malnourished and dehydrated, and all kinds of health issues are gonna arise when you're not eating regularly. You have to eat, right? You have to drink, right? You have to consume things, otherwise you're gonna pee and you're gonna poop, and then everything that you were made of is gonna go out. You're not gonna have anything coming in. It's all out. You're gonna die. You need to eat. You need to consume. You need to drink, right? For me, I need to continuously come back and drink from that well of love, right? Otherwise, I don't get to be here. I'm gonna be malnourished, parched. I'm gonna die spiritually. But I'm not. I'm very alive spiritually. I continuously go back and drink from that well. I bring my friends. I'm like, here, have some of this delicious love. And they're like, oh, it's so good. I'm like, yeah, there's actually nothing better. Anyway, these people, you keep bringing them back, and you're like, you try to explain the principle. Look, this is actually like nourishment. This isn't just like a one-time thing. This isn't knowledge or just a drink from the well. This is the sustenance of my life. This should be the sustenance of your life. And if your life isn't made up of this kind of love, we just aren't gonna resonate. We're not gonna vibe. It's not gonna be good times. We're not gonna vibe, and I'm gonna continue vibing higher and loving you regardless of everything else. Peace.